witches. They usually imagine an ugly, old, nasty lady who cooks magic potions, casts evil spells, and flies around on a broom. This is a typical picture of a Halloween witch. If I were a witch, this is not how I would be. In the first place, how many girls are there who really want to be ugly? It doesn't make sense that witches should be ugly. If they can cook magic potions, then why don't they make something that's good for their skin, teeth, and and those witch hats, socks, and shoes? Forget it! If I were a witch, I would use my powers to always look my best. And why do witches have to be nasty and cast evil spells? If they have the power to do bad things, then surely they have the power to do the opposite. Of course, people get angry from time to time, and sometimes we feel like doing mean things for revenge. For example, a couple of weeks ago at school, the boy who sat in front of me tripped me on purpose when I was taking out the garbage. This guy is always bothering me. Anyway, I fell and the trash I was carrying spilled all over the place. So, if I were a witch, what would I do about this? Would I turn him into a cockroach or a maggot? Would he suddenly start to suffer many mysterious skateboard, taekwondo, or dodgeball accidents? Or perhaps he could clean the school washroom every day for the rest of his school life. But no, not me. No evil spells. If I were a witch, I would cast a spell that would work for everyone's good. For example, I would cast a spell that would make him see me when he looks at our teacher. He would learn a valuable lesson about how to treat people the first time he's a jerk to our teacher. And he would learn and I would think of a spell as doing a kind of public service. Finally, what with the flying broom? Witches today are modern girls after all. So couldn't they at least fly a vacuum cleaner or something? But if I were a witch, I would fly an electric motorcycle. Of course, my motorcycle wouldn't really need electricity to work because it's magic. To sum up, but it would set a good example for people who see it. To sum up, if I were a witch, I would use my powers to help people as well as myself. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.
Konnichiwa minasan. Watashi wa Betty desu. Hajimemashite yoroshiku. Do you like traveling? I believe traveling all around the world is everyone's dream. Which place would I like to visit most in the world? For me is Japan, because there are many beautiful places in Japan and the climate is nice. Although Japan is not far, Japan is just the north of Taiwan. The scenery everywhere is charming and beautiful in the different seasons. For example, a lot of tourists go to Hokkaido to see the sakuras or cherry blossoms in spring. Japan is famous of sakura fall, and the sakura picnic is traditional cosmo in Japan. People can see different kinds of sakura scenery in Japan. People also can have a hot spring bath can see sakura flowing into the hot spring at the hotel. What a wonderful experience that would be! Of course, I wouldn't miss the Tokyo Disneyland in Japan. It was the first one in Asia. During the holiday, it's very crowded because it's full of people joy and happiness. So, I think this would be one of my favorite places in Japan. Travel in Japan is very convenient too. The other famous scenic spot is Mountain Fuji. It looks different through the years, especially in winter. Mountain Fuji will cover with ice in the winter. At the top, it looks amazing in the cloudy sky.
Besides,
Japan is an industrial country. Have you heard Toyota, Suzuki, or Mitsubishi? Yes, that's right. They are car brands, and they are all made in Japan. Travel in Japan is very convenient too. You can take a subway or Japan Road to get around on your trip. I will try to experience the culture and talk to Japanese people. Japan is the first one I'd like to visit, although I can't go there by myself now. I have downloaded lots of pictures from my internet. Wait for me in Japan. I will see you very soon. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Sayonara.